Alright folks, I just thought I'd update you on the thoughts I've been having the past day or two. Um, I've been thinking about the fact that I own Fundsmith, JGGI, what's the other one? I mean FSIT as well, but I'm not sure about that one. Um, these are all just total return, whole market, they're kind of just global. And I feel like they're all kind of I'm not sure exactly what the portfolio would look like if I looked at the underlying holdings of all three of those and just put them into one portfolio. Am I just ending up at the same place as a global tracker, or would a global tracker be better? Because I'm pretty sure I'm heavily underweight Nvidia, for instance, and have been for a long time. And I'm just wondering whether I should get rid of these and just go with a big position in a global tracker and some bonds. Similar to the 75%, 25% video I did a while back, where I've illustrated how I'd be much better off now if I'd just done this simple plan. So I'm wondering whether I should go for a simple plan with this pretty hefty portion of the portfolio. But what I'm also thinking is, I highlighted F&C there, but what I'm actually thinking is City of London as well, because as you know, I mentioned in the last video, I'm way overweight the UK. And what I'm thinking is I can just maybe have because it's only a small portion of the income that I'd be taking from it, I'm thinking maybe just a 10% global bond fund, 90% of it in the global equities fund. And what I'm thinking at the moment is I might just do it with City of London to lower my UK weighting. I'll leave out F&C for now, simply because it's on a bit of a discount, and I'm thinking, I don't know, I might just wait it out a little bit longer with F&C because it's on that discount, 7.58%. That's a bit lower than I thought, actually. So it might get there at some point. So I'm thinking for now, maybe I'll just do it with City of London, JGGI, because that's only that's only like 1.7% discount, I think, the last time I checked. But if I get it done for, I might not do all of this in one go, or I might not do any of it at all. But I just thought I'd tell you about my thought process. That's not such a bad discount to be selling at. And for Fundsmith as well, makes life a little less interesting though, doesn't it? That's the annoying thing. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just do it for those three holdings, and then at some point in the future, maybe I'll do the same for F&C Investment Trust. And as you can see here, I've worked out that the yield, you can see the sums I've done there. The current yield for those three holdings is 3.16%. So I can just do an equivalent. I can just take the same amount of income I've got projected here, and then just do the raise it with inflation kind of thing. And I'm thinking, because I've got such a small bond holding, only 10%, maybe I'll put an upper limit on the percentage that I can withdraw from it. So in bad times, the income from this might get reduced, but my spending can easily go down as well in those times. But a starting yield of 3.16%, which would be matching what the yield is giving me now for those holdings, is pretty low. So there's a decent amount of leeway there for me to have the lower bond holding, rather than it being like a 25% like I've got in that little spreadsheet I just showed you. Maybe just a 10% from there. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, it'd be like doing the conventional thing with 22.17% of the portfolio, which at some point, if F&C comes into a discount, at some point it could go up to 29% of the portfolio. It's kind of me partially admitting defeat on this whole active portfolio malarkey I've been doing for the past decade and more or so. Yeah, because they are just all of global market is their kind of pond that they fish in. So why not just hold the whole market and a bit of bonds for the fact I'm withdrawing income from it for those holdings? Because everything else is is differentiated from the global market. You know, these are UK dividends. These are UK smaller companies. These are non-UK smaller companies. That one and that one are global income stocks. So they all of these other ones are giving diversity that isn't just kind of, because if you look at the top 10 of my funds-ish portfolio, JGGI, and, well, not City of London, obviously, but if you look at the top 10 of those, they're kind of just the big companies, a lot of them are. So it's kind of, I don't know, maybe it's better just not if I'm going to mix a few different trusts like that, I might as well just have one big holding in a global tracker and lower the volatility with a 10% of it being in VAGs, so the global hedged bond ETF or whatever it is. Yes, that's what I'm thinking at the moment, pondering it, and then it kind of leaves me to fully have fun with this section, and I don't know, not sure exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm going to sleep on it some more, but I just thought I'd give you my thoughts on it now while I've just been looking into it. Yes. Anything else to say? No, I'll leave it there. I just wanted to see what people think as well before I actually did it. So yeah, put in the comments what you reckon. Alright, I'll see you next time.